I'm working my way up this fence here, which is giving my machine a lot of trouble. But so far, coming up from the gate there, I've found a few things, and mostly iron here. It's wick with iron. But I keep getting these, I keep checking the iron signals, and I keep getting these. Now look at this little beauty. It's got to be about an inch down. 1893, young head Victoria hate me. Whoops, I lost him. No, I haven't. But that's about an inch down. And yet before, I got a penny at 10 inch deep, a modern penny. It's ridiculous. See how near that fence is there, look. But that came through. Admittedly, it was only 44 and it's silver paper. Normally I wouldn't bother with a 29, but it's it give a big squeal. It's a toffee wrapper. I'm not keen on 74 readings. They tend to be bottle tops, as is the case here, look. Now there's a novelty. It's a handle of something. Picked up the metal inner, plastic or bakelite handle. Well, that hole gave a huge variety of signals over quite a large area. One was quite large, so I went in, 1943, that'll be George, yeah, George 6, halfpenny. But I've got another squeal in that hole, so in we go again. Let's have a look. Do you want to come with me? Turn this on. Oh yes, yes, oh yes, down there. With the other one. This is George 5. Much superior coin. I mean, look at that one. Beautiful bronze. We're looking at something like 1920 something or other. This coin is immaculate compared to George the 6th. They went downhill rapid with the bronze content. Squealer says, there's something there, and non-motion gave a little blip but refused to comment any further. So I went down about 8 inches and it's a hot rock. Now this was interesting. It gave quite a large area, so I dug a big sod, and the readings range from 50 to 92, or was it 94, and it appears to be a dog collar intermixed with these, what are they? There's something to do with the dog collar, I'm sure. Look a bit vicious with those spikes on. Oh well. At 22.28, it's a hot rock. At about 3.5–4 inches. 1945, threatened me bit. They were obviously coming down this path and shortcutting across the field here. So I'm going to have to do all of this. Hey hey. Oh George. Very tiny ornamental. Reluctant on both squealer. Well, it said there's something there. And the motion refused to give it a reading, whatever. Didn't want to know. But it was there, 6.5 inches deep. Okay, now that one was a bullet. Quite a weighty little bullet. And about 7–8 inches down. The squealer seems to come in 3 modes. It sort of squeals. No, 4 modes. Squeals like a pig when it's going over something that's far too near, far too big, and is probably a dustbin lid. Then it squeals nicely, which is usually coins or something, no bottle tops. And then it groans. No, I'd say it moans. And when it moans, this is a moaner. But when it groans, it's definitely iron. So got groaning for iron, moaning for lead and stuff. A nice little squeal for something worth having. And a large squeal is usually something far too big and Coke can or something. But there we go. One little lead bullet. Okay, nice little squeal, but it's only a 50-52. Let's see what it is. Well, there's one good sign. It's down deep. And it's under that. Still going. And that's about 8 inches plus. No, I'm still going to have to dig it. Correction, this was only about 4 inches deep. I've just taken this out the side. Oh, let's have a coin ball. Right, where? Oh, there. Oh, it's got serrated edge. That's good news. It's a 5. Okay, time for a little break. For some reason I've got a little cluster of fines by my shovel there. All I can think is they're coming down this path and then they're shortcutting across the field over the ridge of that hill and then down into the stile at the bottom. So we'll give it some welly over there, although I'm sat very near to where I found the silver. I'm working over this way. Time for a bite and back to action. And there we have a 35 tin foil. Okay, a Mona at 65 lead. A small squealer, 59 on the scale, a little coin ball. No idea what it is. But it is small, whatever it is. Oh, there it goes. I know where that is. No, I don't. I thought it was a half P. It's a button. Metal button. So that was a low squeal, 59 on the scale. Now this gives me a low moan, but absolutely nothing on the non-motion. It is actually a lump of iron. Nice squeal, nice 82. And I get 1943 ship halfpenny, okay? And then I see the impression on the coin ball here. And it doesn't fit. So there's another one in there, and it's probably a sixpence. Yes, there we go. Ah. Oh well, it's a threepenny bit. Oh well, yeah. Nice squeal, only a 32, expecting tin foil, and I got it. A chunk of brass angle bar, bronze. Oh, a squealer coming in at 80, 85, 86. At least it can be as a bottle cap. I've had a succession of silver paper I could do with something a bit heavier. Hey, good one. Now look at the shine and the patina on that. It's a ship halfpenny, but it's not like the one I got before. This is 1938, this is before the war. And they made them out of decent bronze. But I've got a feeling when the war started, whoop, they went down to the most base metal they could lay their hands on. God, that's nice. You're nice. Look at that, George V. 1938. Super little squeal, but very reluctant to come in with a reading. And then it threw in an 89. But I see one of my little favourites down there, look. Ho ho ho, coin ball. Ho 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 ho. What we got in there? It's a penny. No, it isn't. My goodness. It's a half P. Oh, look at those impressions. I love those little impressions. Big squeal, 91. But you can bet your bottom dollar this grotty abomination here is going to turn out into a modern penny. Look at that. Absolutely disgusting. Just confirm that it is. I can't get the crap off. I can't get the crud off. But I think we can take it for granted that is a modern penny. What with all that rubbish on it. Right, I'm going to stick my neck out here. The squealer mode sort of gave a moan and said, well, there's something in there, but no, I don't know. And the non-motion went blip, 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 but refused to give me a reading. But there's something there, look. But what? Let's find. Oh. Oh, now this is interesting. Oh yes, this is a one. It's foreign. It's a one. Oh, something or other. 1938. Is that night? It's a one something or other. 1938. What is that? Oh, piastre. CYPRVS. Oh, Cyprus. Cyprus. Haha, good one. Well, it's looking good. 89. Ah. Yes, I'm going to have to clean that at home. There's something under there that doesn't really want to come off. What does that writing say? Got a name, I just can't make it out. Yeah, little heart, locket. Well, this one held promise. It was a groaner, but very reluctant groaner. And the meter was going from 0 to 86 and 62 all over the place. Turns out it's a nut. This is ridiculous. That is a point, what is it, 177 air gun pellet. It was reasonably deep as well. Took some finding. Good job I got that pinpointer. Right, it's time to transfer this haul into my rucksack. Yeah, not doing too bad. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 coins. And an assortment of odds and ends there. But yeah, what the heck. Now, time for a bite and we'll continue. A 1p virtually on the surface. Now this didn't squeal, it only moaned. And then I tried the motion on it and it come in at 80, so I had another go and then it squealed. It just shows you've got to use both together. I think it's a ship halfpenny, and as you can see it was not exactly flat. Yeah, big rot. Squealer insisted there was something else in that hole. Motion didn't want to know, and it turns out to be an iron rivet. Squealer picked it up in mono mode, but the motion didn't want to know. It's a small piece of iron. A nice squeal, 89 on the meter. That's about 3 inches I reckon, 3.5 down to the coin ball, which is here. And here we go. Here we go. It's a 2p. And right next to the 2p we have a spring ball, 62. Yeah. Came in at 91, I thought it was a coin. It is one ginormous piece of lead. Oh, it's got a 6 on there, or a 9. Or an eye. Is it an eye on a fish? I don't know. Is it an eye on a fish? I don't know. There's been fastened at the top there at some time, look. It's heavy, my goodness. Nice squeal, 62. Thoroughly expecting a ring pull, and it's 20 pence. Another 61, 64, and of course this is a ring pull. Gave a squeal, it was only 58, but Cupronickel comes in, it's a 10 pence. George 5, 1936 penny. I never expected to find that here. Whoever's done this has missed them. Oh, and he missed another one there too. £19.44. Two very nice pennies. Bottle cap. When they're in the ground they're giving 91, you think it's a penny. But when you get very near it gives 95. I'm quite shocked. I've just found another penny. Old bronze penny. Victoria, let's see if I can get the head right. You can see it shining. That's her bun, you can see there. That's her head. I'm not sure if it says 1843 or 1873. Very smooth, very old. Oh, a nice spendable pound coin. Now there's a horseshoe I haven't seen before. It's got this strap across it. This side is leather and the side by the horse is iron. A leather strap across. Somebody will know what it is. Yeah, it's very pleasant here. Just down by the river. With the weir you can hear there, that rumbling away. So I did here. I did a bit down in the bottom there, found a few. Got another 10 coins, that makes 24 for the day. Promised myself a bit of gold, but unless I find it on the way back to the car, we won't be getting any. But good hunting, fellas. Time to call it a day here. Happy hunting. Well, that was a groany signal. Only give me a 64. It's a Victoria 18 something 6. Is that 26? Can't be 26. 96? No, it's a young head. Not sure. It's 18 something 6 and it's a young head, fun head, Victoria halfpenny. What's a hunt if I don't get one ginormous iron ring? It's as near to gold as I'm gonna get. Very varied day today. Let's go through them. A golf ball. It's brand new. A laddie on the other side of the valley keeps hitting them and they go right across the river into this farmer's paddock and he don't appreciate it. Something with a top. I'm not sure what that is at all. And then we got this little laddie there. I think he's a fireman. He's got that breastplate on the front, look. Oh, and then again he could be a cowboy. Stagecoach driver. Aha. Someone will know. Little pellet out of an airgun. Bullet. Bit of angular brass. Lead. Plumb bob, I think. It's got all weird and wonderful designs on it. I can't make my mind up if that's a 6 or an 8. It's got the little doofer at the top, which has rusted away. Very heavy little effort. What have we got? We've got a button and a little piece of curved bronze there. Interesting little heart here. I don't think it's silver, although it's shining pretty well. It's got Germany written on the back, look. Which, interestingly enough, prisoners of war, Second World War, Italians and Germans, they were kept in Keighley. And I found quite a bit of stuff up in the woods from the Italian prisoners of war. Possibly from a prisoner of war. Now the coinage. Let's start with the modern first. We've got a 10p, 20p, 2p's, half a p, 1p's, a pound coin, and a 5p. They're the modern decimal money. These are pretty old. These are all copper, cupra nickel. This horrible looking effort here is also penny, but look, it's magnetic. It's one of the very new ones, the clad, ironclad. And that's what happens to ironclad. The copper stays relatively good. Then we went on to half pennies, I should say. George VI, bit grotty. After the World War, and during the war, they took quite a bit of tin and stuff out of the copper coins, and it went a bit funny. These are threepenny bits. Now these are just sort of prior to the war. Now look at the difference. These are virtually the same coin, except this one's 1938 before the war and this is during the war. Because look at the condition of that. They're beautiful bronze coins before the war. And we've got a George V there, and we've got an Edward VII there. Pennies in quite good condition actually, very much surprised. 1936, look at that green bronze, it's beautiful. Then we came on to a very old Victorian. I'm not sure what that says. I think it says 1865. Young head, smooth, worn smooth. A very old Victorian one here. If we get a date on that. Is that 1896? Or is it 76? Probably 76 because it's a young head. Because here we have a 1891. Oh, again, that's a young head though. And then the final coin, we've got this George VI Rex. I think he's emperor there, and it's a Cyprus coin, 1 piaster, which I thought was Egyptian because it's a piaster, 1938. So that's probably brought in during the war or after the war as well. But all in all, that's not a bad haul. Gives you a nice bit of variation. Trouble is, no silver, sorry. Was hoping for a bit of gold, none of that either. But I hope you've enjoyed the hunt, and happy hunting, everybody.